Hey guys, today we're back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know on the 2005 Volkswagen Golf GTI. If you are just tuning in for the first time, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more car content. Now let's go ahead and get into it. And so as you can see, we have the Mark IV Volkswagen Golf GTI. Now like I said, this is the 2005 version and it is the Mark IV. So this is more of the hatch that has the 2 front seats and 2 rear seats. It's very spacious and it's really blessed with that 1.8 liter turbo engine with a 5-speed manual transmission. Now that 1.8 liter turbo engine made around 180 horsepower, toggled with a 173 whopping torque foot-pound. It sounds a little light, but trust me, when you hop in behind the seat, it's really just gets and goes. It can really compare and compete with a lot of these other cars and makes a little bit higher horsepower than this, and this is just in its stock form. Now all this talk about the 1.8 liter turbo engine and we can't really see it. Well, let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. Now as we pop the hood, like I said, we are welcomed with the 1.8 liter turbo 4-cylinder engine. Now this owner currently has this engine stock, and this is generally what you're going to see, maybe just not as clean as this one. Now like I said, it's paired with the 5-speed transmission, so this car really flies once you really get on it. It has that typical German engineering suspension that really gives it a nice smooth ride when you're driving, whether it's a straight line or if you're just going through curves. This car is so crazy smooth. It's the one thing I really love about Volkswagens or in general German cars. They really bring the smoothness to the ride, and it's everything. Like, I come from Japanese cars, but these German cars really know how to balance between speed and also having the nice smooth quality ride for the driver. And now speaking of the driver, let's go ahead and open into the interior and see what the driver can expect when we are in the interior. All right, now that we're in the Volkswagen GTI, let's go ahead and start her up. So this GTI has 83,000 miles and it has that typical German engineering design where the numbers are a little bit spread out and it's basically looking like this kind of design, but the cluster is nice and clean, keeps everything really simple, and the interior is stupid clean. It's a nice leather wrap on the seats, and it's a nice leather steering wheel wrap over here, and it's, like I said, a 5-speed. We have the reverse over here. It's a really cool design that I think Volkswagen did really well. Like I said, I never liked Volkswagens that much, but this one is, you know, a bit of an exception. And a little bit of bonus, this is one of the cool things I love about Volkswagen. Some of the Volkswagens, when you lift up, it pulls the whole seat kind of all together forward, and it's just a design I've always loved to have in the Volkswagen Beetle, and I love that they went with it with this GTI. So that's a +1 for me. Like I said, it's really spacey over here, and it's really spacey in the trunk as well. Now as we go into the trunk, like I said, it's stupid spacey. There's so much room in here, and it's really nice. Like I said, it's a perfect daily. It has the speed, it has the room in the back, and it not only does have room in the back, but it has plenty of room in the trunk. And I'm just astonished by how much room. But you know, us car guys don't like practicalness, but this is like the perfect combination of really driver experience car and a very dailyable car. But enough talking about the exterior and the interior and the horsepower. Let's go ahead and take this thing on the road and see what it's really about. All right guys, so as you can see, we're in the Golf GTI. Now like I told you, it's a really sweet ride that even now it really has me really smiling. So like I said, it's 180 horsepower, but honestly it feels like way more. You can really hear this stock, and you can really hear the turbo spooling up like right now. It's hard to tell maybe, but like, and it just really pulls. It's a really nice feel. Right now we're in, I believe, 2nd gear. Now we're in 3rd. Like I said, really smooth ride. Volkswagen really knew what they were doing when they assembled this car. The suspension really feels nice and right. Feels really centered, not off balance. Doesn't really it takes a lot of bumps and everything. And like I said, for the most part, really smooth ride. We're gonna go ahead and take it for a couple of straights and really see how it does. So let's go ahead. Nice smooth road. Man, like I said, for every gear it's just pulling, and we're in 3rd gear. I really haven't gone past 4th gear fast on it, and I can't even imagine how fast it could be going. know how to make these cars handle. I don't want to take it too hard, but wow, just such a nice car, man. This is honestly something I'd consider getting next. And these bumps are really, they didn't really feel like anything, realistically. This is a well put together car, guys. All right, guys, so after test driving this Volkswagen GTI, I can really say it's a nice, smooth driving machine that really gives you the power that you want, as well as having the nice space in the rear and just handles through whatever you really throw at it. Regardless of what season you may go through, this is just one of those perfect dailies that you could really have fun, and especially just modified. So let's go ahead and talk to the owner as to why you used to pick up one of these bad boys.
Honestly, I picked one up because it was a manual car and I just really wanted to learn. But also, you should pick one up because it's front wheel drive, so you can daily through the winter. It has a turbo, so it's the fun factor. And it has enough seats to supply some friends along. So all in all, honestly, it's just one of the most perfect cars you can get.
Right, and what separates it from any other car? What makes
Gavelbees.
It Gavelbees?
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. All right, guys, so there you have it. Now, if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.